Hey, welcome back, my people. It's your boy, the Radical Latino. Welcome back to another video. Now, remember, this is going to be way different from my podcast. If you guys want to listen to my podcast, link in the description down below. Now, let's get into the shits. Trump wants to shut down the government because they haven't approved his border wall. It's crazy. And this is the stuff that he said.
At this moment, there is a debate over funding border security and the wall. I've made my position very clear. Any measure that funds the government must include border security. Has to. Not for political purposes, but for our country, for the safety.
Border security is important and all this other bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, the border funding for that wall, it got approved. That's not a problem. The thing is, it's not going to go through the Senate. It's not going to get approved through the Senate. And Schumer pretty much made a speech, and this is what he said.
Of what's undoubtedly the most chaotic presidency ever in the history of the United States. All of this turmoil is causing chaos in the markets, chaos abroad, and it's making the United States less prosperous and less secure. President Trump has thrown a temper tantrum and now has us careening towards a Trump shutdown over Christmas. In a short time, the Senate will take part in a pointless exercise to demonstrate to our House colleagues and the President what everyone here already knows. There are not the votes in the Senate for an expensive, taxpayer-funded border wall. So, President Trump, you will not get your wall. Abandon your shutdown strategy. You're not getting the wall today, next week, or on January 3rd when Democrats take control of the House. Democrats have offered two alternatives, and Republicans, Leader McConnell, has offered one. Democrats have offered to pass the 6 bipartisan appropriation bills, plus a one-year continuing resolution for Homeland Security. We have also offered a one-year continuing resolution for all the remaining bills. One of those proposals contains $1.3 billion of real border security, not a wall. There is no wall in those proposals. Democrats support real border security, not a wall. And by the way, that is in addition to the $1.3 billion in border security Congress allocated last year, the vast majority of which the Trump administration has not yet spent. They're asking for loads of more money. They haven't even spent last year's money.
Facts. So even towards now, you know, he's been saying Mexico is going to pay for the wall, Mexico is going to pay for the wall, Mexico is going to pay for the wall.
Mexico's paying for the wall. They make all of this money, and they do absolutely nothing to stop people from going through Mexico, from Honduras and all these other countries, the caravan, all of this stuff. They do nothing to help us, nothing. They're going to pay for the wall, and they're going to enjoy it, okay? They're going to enjoy it. This vicious gang has transformed once peaceful, beautiful communities that I know so well. I know them all. Into blood-stained killing fields, savagely murdering, raping, and mutilating their victims.
And now he wants us to pay for it? Hey, yo, my man, you're going back. You're supposed to be the great deal maker. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be this guy who makes great deals. Now, how come you're going back on your word? You feel me? And the thing is, he's actually wants a government shutdown because they won't approve for this whole wall thing. Now, the government is shut down. Let's not get it twisted. The government is shut down, and they're not gonna come back until the Christmas after the Christmas vacation, and it might be shut down after that. But the thing is that Trump wants this wall so bad. He wants border security and all this other crazy stuff, to the point where if the Senate does not pass this bill and the government comes back on and all this other stuff, and Donald Trump doesn't get that wall, you have white supremacists out here funding this whole $1 billion venture in GoFundMe. Look at that. Look at that. They raised damn near almost 15 million. Look at that. That is insane. And that's a real campaign, by the way. That's something real that's happening right now. So now you have a white supremacist in the White House spewing his bullshit and getting mad because he's not getting his way. But yet, his whole time, he's been saying that Mexico is going to pay for it and all this other stuff. Now, I decided to do some digging because whenever you hear the word immigrant, whenever you hear the word illegal immigrants and all this other stuff, you automatically, the brain automatically goes to Latin people, Latinos. You know what I'm saying? Latin people are the immigrants. Latin people are the ones coming in because a border wall, you know, a wall in Mexico is supposed to stop all immigrants. You know what I'm saying? All immigrants. Listen, people. This is an attack on Latinos, okay? This is an attack on Latinos. White supremacists like him are saying that we're rapists, we bring in diseases, we are just gangbangers, we don't do anything, we don't contribute nothing to the society, and all this other crazy bullshit. Listen, a wall is not gonna stop immigrants, okay? They only care because we're brown. That's what it is. This is an attack on us. And for those Latin coons out there thinking and actually saying that, yeah, we're for, you know, Latinos for Trump and all this other crazy shit, listen, this is what they think about you, okay? You're no different. But anyway, I decided to do some digging, right? I wanted to see what is the raw numbers of Latin Americans, Latin people, Latin immigrants actually, who come in. And I found something very interesting. So I went to immigrationpolicy.org and they don't got percentages. They got raw numbers, which I love. You know, fuck the percentages. I love raw numbers. You know, give me my raw numbers. And they seen and they counted for illegal immigrant populations from South America, Mexico, and Central America, right? From 1980 all the way to 2007. So in 1980, we were only 561,000, right? That came in. 2010, we were 2,730,000 immigrants that came in, right? And these are illegals. These are legals and illegals, all of them bunched in together, you feel me? Then in 2017, 3,213,000 immigrants. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Wow, 3 million, that must be some shit, you know what I mean? Like, wow, we're just, you know, rampant, you know? We're like Olympic gold star medalists. We're just hopping over all the types of walls. There's a wall, watch me hop over that, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Now, let's go to European immigrants. Oh, numbers changed. Oh, wow. Numbers really changed. 1980, 5 million. 5 million from 1980. Latinos in 1980, 561,000. Let's compare. 5 million from 1980. It must have went down, right? It surely must have went down. So this graph only goes to 2016, where the one for the Latinos go to 2017. 2016, 4,785,000. Whoa, that's way more than Latin people. Wow, that's crazy. I think we need border security up in next to Canada. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to do a little bit more digging because I couldn't believe these numbers. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't believe these numbers. You mean to tell me there's more European immigrants coming into this country than Latin immigrants? And the first thing we think about when we say the word immigrant is Latin people, because that's what our conditioning has become, you know, in the white supremacist society. You know what I'm saying? You have to relabel the people to justify your actions. But anyway, so I decided to do a little bit more digging, and I found that Asian Americans beat us within, like, you know, a bunch of, you know, within a mile. 1980. Remember 1980, there was only 5 million Europeans, right? Same thing for Latinos is 561,000. Not even close, that's like a 500,000, you know what I'm saying? Asian people, 1980, 2,540,000. From 1980 to 2014, it just goes all the way down to 2014. 12,750,000. 12,750,000. We're not talking about that, right? That's not what we're talking about, right? Who are the real immigrants coming into this country? Let's really dive into this. I'm showing you guys raw numbers. Asians, 12 million. Latinos, only 3. Europeans, 4 million. Who are the real people? And this is something interesting on top of this little Asian immigration population stat. It says, from 2010 to 2014, figure 1, which I just showed, Asia is the second largest region of birth after Latin America. The second largest after Latin America of U.S. immigrants, as immigration from Latin America has declined in recent years. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. As immigration from Latin America has declined from recent years, with China and India overtaking Mexico in flows of recent arrivals. Whoa. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. It goes on. Asian immigrants are projected to comprise a greater share of all immigrants, becoming the largest foreign-born group by 2055. Wow. Wow. So where's the Great Wall of China? It hasn't stopped nothing. Where's these how is the Mexico wall gonna stop the real immigrants? I'm not singling out Asians. I'm just giving you guys facts. People who are coming into this country are Asians and Europeans coming in. I'm not trying to single nobody out. I'm just giving you facts. I don't like to see my people marginalized and put in this negative image that we're the only people coming in here bringing in disease and all this up, which is not true. Whatsoever. I'm showing you guys the facts. So it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So what do you guys think? You know what I mean? What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think on the comments down below. If you like this video, like and subscribe. And also hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at @radical_Latino_. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Peace.